The border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Marco Estrada is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here it comes now to Andrus. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V, hey Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'm always excited when I get to see Adrian Beltre do his thing. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he's just 1 for 6.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Outside, 2-1. Estrada playing here in his age 34 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2005.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Cut fastball, and there's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. Garcia on the run. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Martin Perez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, lefty Martin Perez, not an overpowering guy. Sneaky quick, 92 to 93 miles an hour. Good hard slurve. His changeup is a good pitch. Not overpowering, but one thing I like that he does, and you'll know early on if he's pitching well, he's not afraid to come inside with the fastball to right-handed hitters.
Striding in, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, and it's 0-1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Profar has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Now at the plate, Devin Travis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Three and 1. 1 out, nobody on. The 3-2 pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Stepping in, Josh Donaldson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Travis leads off first with 1 away. The 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
Batting fourth.
Here's Justin Smoke now. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Here's the 1-2 delivery, and that one just missed outside.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. Just foul. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Second inning coming up from Toronto with no score. Here's Joey Gallo now. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he's 0 for 4. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A fastball that just misses inside. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. Fourth home run for him on the season. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. In the air out to left. Pierce giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at Troy Tulowitzki. Obviously known for his offense and the ability to move the ball both gaps and out of the yard. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense, though. Plays a big man's game at shortstop, but is able to cover a ton of ground out there.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Got him.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. In prior meetings with Marco Estrada, he's 4 for 13. He also has 1 home run. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Donaldson into shallow left. And that's the 3rd out. But the Rangers are in the run column first on the strength of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's now 1-0 Texas. Leading off the inning, Kendrys Morales, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Kendrys Morales.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. The pitcher can't be too mad.
Set to get his day started, Avisail Garcia. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Runner goes for second. Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Lifetime against Martin Perez. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's taken him deep once. Good curveball. Strike 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Morales on third. Garcia is at second with nobody out. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Missed with a breaking ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Into the box, Steve Pierce, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, a little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. Runners are at second and third with one down. Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus with the slide. The throw to first in time.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground out instead.
Russell Martin now, as he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Another full count pitch on its way. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Profar going back. Gone! A 2-run shot off the bat of Russell Martin. His first home run of the season, and it gives the Blue Jays a 3-1 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. As it's on the ground toward the hole. Adore is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-1 Blue Jays. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the 3rd inning of this one. Now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike one. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Donaldson. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. Here's Jurickson Profar. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now batting number 1, shortstop, Elvis.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. This one's down to third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Jays lead it 3-1. Settling in now, Devin Travis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Popped him up. Gallo has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So 1 gone now in the inning, and with that, time for a check of the standings in the American League West as you get a look there at where the Rangers stand entering play. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch coming, here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 misses off the plate. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded by Odor. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, first baseman, Justin.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-1 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
3 balls and a strike now to Smoke. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, and it's still 3-1. Ready for another chance? Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got to hurry, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman number 29, Adrian Beltre.
1 gone in the Texas 4th, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pierce is in his tracks now, and there's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Joey Gallo.
So next to the plate for Texas, Joey Gallo. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Rangers set down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Stepping into the box, Kendrys Morales, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Kendrys Morales.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late that time for a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Avisail Garcia. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, very weakly on the ground. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And ball 4, so down to first goes Tulowitzki.
Now batting, left fielder,
Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check as the lead remains 3-1. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. A look at our line score here through the first 4. And as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. So digging in now, Rougned Odor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Changeup called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck high fastball that time. A ball and 2 strikes now. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. Here's another 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. A full count for Odor. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Odor, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Lifted into center field. Pilar is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping up now, Robinson Chirinos. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. A 1 pitch on its way, and it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Rangers lead 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Stepping in for the Jays, Russell Martin. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half. High pop-up. Gallo is there. 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hot shot to third. Beltre has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin.
Stepping in, Devin Travis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ball and a strike.
Hey, he's going to have better execution. I know he stole a strike right there, but that catcher was set up away. And for him to miss over the heart of the plate, guys start running up the tunnel checking the video on him. They're going to be sitting all over that.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Here's Jurickson Profar. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Two-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
The 2-0 on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 2-1. Popped him up. Donaldson over to his right. 1 out.
Now batting number 1, shortstop.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Elvis Andrus. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
And here's the 2nd generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They still trail it here 3-1. Eric Goodell enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 60, Eric Goodell.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. He's set. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Line to the right side, but foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Ready with the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Kendrys Morales, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Fouled off. And that one just missed outside. And a fastball just a bit up. full count now for Morales.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, and it's still 3-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Now in the box, Adrian Beltre. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And it's quickly 0-2. Now the 0-2 to Beltre. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Here's Joey Gallo now as he rips it on the ground to second.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
I'll tell you what, D-Roll, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their 2nd knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Ready once again, Nomar Mazara, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0, doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Beltre on second. Gallo on at first with nobody out. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. So this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Hit down the line at first. He's got it. Oh, but they throw it away at second. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Coming to the plate now, Rougned Odor. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Odor, just 24 years of age. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. And they will put the tag on him, but meanwhile the run is in to score. So stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Popped him up. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, Robinson.
Digging in once again, Robinson Chirinos. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One and 1 to Chirinos.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Tapper up the line. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit. 2 errors in the inning and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Jose Leclerc gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. So coming to the plate, Avisail Garcia. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
First offering on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Leclerc is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
1-2 now.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, a 1-2. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First delivery to him on the way. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to 2 low now. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, Steve Pearce, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two 2-0 to the Jays left fielder. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. The 3-1. Full count now. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Dylan Betances will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Previous history against Dylan Betances, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging. Betances, the former Yankee, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-0 misses up and in. And that's over. 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Oh, it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Joaquin Soria takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's 2 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball 1. Soria, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Profar at second to Shields. At first, 1 gone. Hey. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1 home. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Villar's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Joey Gallo now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Tony Barnett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Tony Barnett.
Russell Martin now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Catcher, Russell Martin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Three and 0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Pillar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set and the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there on the first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
And kids, this is how you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 1-0. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Riding in once again, Josh Donaldson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Missed with a breaking ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1 home. The tag, and they cut down the potential go-ahead run at the plate. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Toronto. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Xavier Cedeno will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Lays off. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they've both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. And he lays off, ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now batting, Robinson Chirinos. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. The 0-1 swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Chasing after it is Pilar.
He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Texas. Still tied 3-3. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Justin Smoke. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now the 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Kendrys.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. Right on the money, and he's cut down trying to take second base. The 1-0 home. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball to third. Right there is Beltre. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Score remains tied at 3-3. Tommy Kahnle takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Tommy Kahnle.
Jurickson Profar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Standing in now, Elvis Andrus. And now a sacrifice attempt by Andrus as he's able to put this one down. And there's one down now. So a big moment in the ball game here. Delino DeShields. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. With runners in scoring position this season, DeShields is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. And this swing is wrapped out to Tulowitzki at short. And that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Adrian Beltre. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Keone Kela comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Next to bat for Toronto, Troy Tulowitzki. He went down on strikes last time up.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, this is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Smoked on the ground up the middle. The second for one. Back to first. It's a double play. And the prospect of more baseball looms on the horizon. There are two away now.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Into the box, Russell Martin, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. That one's wide to the mark, ball 3. Kevin Pillar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it comes, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Pillar. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Blue Jays held in check, still tied 3-3. Roberto Ozuna jogs in from bullpen, and it'll be the closer's job to try to keep this ball game tied here in the 11th. Digging in now, Joey Gallo. His career history with Roberto Osuna. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. He's in there for strike number 2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
At the plate, Nomar Mazara. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
In now, Rougned Odor. Popped him up. And, oh, he can't rein it in. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Breaking ball stays high. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
So a full count now. Drilled right back up the middle. Tulowitzki up the middle. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Digging in, Devin Travis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 4-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Nice to see this guy stay within himself and get a base hit to start off the bottom of the 11th right here. Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade. Not the case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's see if he scratches one across.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. The winning run is at first base. The 1-0. Missed with a breaking ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Drilled to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. A curveball that catches the inside corner. And a changeup right down the middle.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Possible winning run on second. No one out. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Still 1-2. Back up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here's Kendrys Morales. He swings and grounds it to short. There is Andrus. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Shin-Soo Choo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. The 0-1, and this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball one.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? One there. On to Smoke. It's a double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Ready now, Jurickson Profar. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Two and 0 now. Just a bit low, ball three. A 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. The 3-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Rangers go down quickly there. Still tied 3-3. Jake Diekman will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th. At the plate, Avisail Garcia. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
I'm set with the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And this is knocked down on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Odor has it on to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder.
Here's Steve Pierce now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. He's set. Here it comes. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Diekman, a 6'4" lefty. He was taken in the 30th round back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 hit the other way out toward right field.
Mazara's on the move.
He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains tied at 3-3. Here's Elvis Andrus now, trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
In there, 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Popped him up. In there, a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Somebody always takes an over. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock had to feel amazing for him. 1 for 6.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Ball 1 to start the at bat. The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here. Smoke is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. His career history with Roberto Ozuna, he's 0 for 4. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. The 1-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. High in the air out to center field. Pilar is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Standing in, Joey Gallo, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 pitch just missed.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Yet another shot to end it right here as we move on to the home half of the inning. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. At the plate, Russell Martin comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Russell Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and he took his eye off it as it's right through him into left.
All right, I'm going to need this guy to find his way across the plate. I think everybody's ready to go home. Nice leadoff base hit, not trying to do too much. Usually everybody's looking to launch and end it with the walk-off homer. He stayed with his approach and finds himself in good position.
Standing in now, Kevin Pilar. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. His past history with Jake Diekman, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. The 1-0. And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. And no take on 2-0. He's still squaring, and he gets it down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis. Oh, and this one ran in and got it. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Josh Donaldson. As he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Now the 2-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-0. Line to the right side. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. Martin rounds third and is striding for home. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
And the brightest star for the Blue Jays this afternoon was this fella right here, Russell Martin. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Roberto Osuna claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 4 runs on 9 hits. 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support.